Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday. Um, it's a couple of minutes to 8, and I'm going on the regular Saturday group ride with my club. So I'm targeting close to 5 hours today. It's been a while since I've been out doing a really long ride. And last week I was able to get up to 4 hours of riding. So 5 hours should be doable, and it's great a week before Christmas to just get that done. So I had plans of getting up earlier than I actually did. Oh, I actually got up on time, but everything just takes a bit longer than I anticipate for the time. But we'll see how it goes. Should be a great group ride. The bike should be ready. Just change the cleats on my shoes. They were worn down. I wear Shimano cleats on my winter boots, and they were just worn down. All the yellow stuff was gone. So yeah, I'll give you an update, show you some video from today's ride, and I'll give you an update on how it went in a while. So 5 hours later, I'm back home. The weather was boring, to say the least. It's been really foggy and really misty. So it wasn't really raining, but it wasn't dry either. So it's pretty damp, and it just made it a bit cold today. I think the temperature was just above freezing, maybe 1 or 0 degrees Celsius. So all in all, a great ride. I ended up doing 5 hours. I did 4 hours with my group. We rode up north. Did some 2-minute intervals, 2 sets of those in pairs, and then a short, probably 30-40 second burst as well, just to start everything off. We've been riding for probably, I got out a bit earlier, so I had about 20-25 minutes in the legs, then about probably about 45 minutes to get to where we started the first interval. So we basically just started off guns firing from the beginning. And after the first set of intervals, I was just thinking, well, I'm done now. I am so done. I usually don't ride these short intervals in a lot of VO2 max during the winter, so it just drained me and I couldn't really keep up. And also because it's a bit cold, I have some trouble breathing a bit. I have trouble getting the air into my lungs, but we managed. And we rode to a different segment where we did some group riding in groups of four, I think 4 or 5, just taking short turns in the front and basically just riding zone 3. Did that for about 20 minutes, I think. Then we did some on bike strength training, or the others did. So I just did a sweet spot interval instead. And after that, we lost a group. We couldn't find them, and we had to ride around for about 25 minutes or so, and before we found them again. Never got around to figuring out what really happened to them, but they just seemed to have disappeared. I think they took a wrong turn at a point, so they just disappeared. And after that, we started riding home. Didn't we? Yeah, we took a long group ride, but we took a large group, just taking turns, not that intensive, probably lower zone 3, just taking turns and getting used to taking turns, like riding into a turn and then going full gas through it. So that's another thing that we need to practice a bit, because there's a lot of people in the group that are not used to riding corners and taking turns. So that's a great way for everyone to just keep the wheel in front of them and then just go through the turns and the corners. Then we basically had a short sprint in the end. I think I got it on camera, I'm not really sure yet. Time will tell. And then we just started riding home. And when we got home, I had done about 4 hours. So I set off for the last hour or so, just riding alone, just riding about 80% of my heart rate. And it went pretty well. I took a gel and drank some water, and it wasn't that uncomfortable that I had feared. So I had to do some short loops in the end to just get around to the 5-hour mark, but I managed. So that's it from me now. One thing that I did differently today, I've been reading a book about nutrition. Can't remember actually what it's called, but one of the key points, I knew a lot of things ahead, but one of the key points that I tried to do today was actually drink enough, making sure that I stay hydrated throughout the ride, and that just gave me energy in the end. I have a tendency not to drink as much when it's as cold as it is today. It's not that comfortable to be drinking water that's just around the freezing point, but it's quite easy to do so. You can just make sure that every 15 minutes you take a sip from the bottle and you're pretty much set. And it makes a really huge difference in the end. I could really feel it today. When the others started backing off a bit, being a bit tired, I still felt that I could go on. So yeah, definitely gonna try it again next time and make sure that I get enough water inside and enough fluid. And a gel does wonders. And the idea is now that I am going to stretch a bit like I always do. I just drank a bit of chocolate milk, perfect recovery drink. Do some stretching, and then look at the new bike, because the frame arrived from Luma Colors yesterday. And I know I haven't been posting that many videos the last week, but I have a few topics that will be coming up soon. So, new frame, new bike is going to be built within the next couple of days. I'd like to talk a bit about some books that I like to read. And I also got a new rear wheel for my time trial bike. If you've seen the video about my time trial bike, the Shift TT, you know that I have the odd combo of a 6 front wheel and a 9 rear wheel from Envy, the smart versions. And the 9 wheel is it's not that usable for me, because in a race I'd probably use a disc wheel, and in training I could use it, but I think it's a bit idiotic to use a 95mm wheel for training, even though it's a time trial bike. So I found a guy who would trade his 7 wheel for my 9 wheel. So now I have a set of 4.5s and a set of 6.7s, but I'll get into that in another video soon. So for now, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to watch the other videos. Hit the likes button for a thumbs up if you like the video, or a thumbs down if you didn't. I hope you like it. And also write comments if you'd like to. If you have anything you want to ask me or anything like that, write in the comment section. So until next time, bye.